Social Animals. Mr. Dirty back with another episode of Porta-Patty. So a portion of the GTM show where I like to check out frozen, refrigerated hamburgers, sandwiches, blah blah blah. You know what this is by now. Today we're checking out from Uno Pizzeria and Grill. That's like a fast casual pizza place. Like been around for like ages. In stores now, and in our refrigerated section. Don't remember what store it was by now. We go to so many to find stuff for the show. They've got what they're calling handcrafted. I just can't imagine that somebody's actually like hand rolling whatever into dough, and then like what do? Then they throw it on an assembly line and then a machine bags it or something. I'm not quite sure. Anyhow, from Uno Pizzeria and Grill, this is the steak and cheese handcrafted calzone, and that's the package you're looking for this in stores. Take all that in. Yep. I don't know. That picture right there looks pretty good. And this looks like a gigantic hot pocket, really. Alright, what do we got for heating instructions? Microwave, if frozen, 2 minutes, and if thawed, 1 minute, 30 seconds. And this is thawed. We've had this in the refrigerator for a few days now. That's what made this perfect for this portion of the GTM show. Oven, preheat oven to 350 degrees. Remove calzone from film and place on cookie sheet in middle of oven rack for 20 minutes. If frozen, thawed 15. In the microwave, we've got to open one end of this to vent. So we're going to go throw this in the microwave for a minute and 30 seconds. Since we can do that, crack it all the way open and see it outside of the wrapper. Alright, so there's what they're calling handcrafted calzone. Oh, is that conveyor belt marks there? Is this really handcrafted? I mean, it's definitely rolled, but I mean, come on now. I'm not quite sure about all this. So it looks like a frozen burrito made out of pizza dough. And I get the job of sliding this back in the sleeve. I'll spare the headphone users me putting it back in there. I used to assume that I did, and I went and I nuked this for a minute and 30 seconds. Alright, stick around. Alright guys, we're back. We got our handcrafted calzone, steak and cheese flavor, mind you, out of the microwave. And let's get it out of this wrapper and see what we got. Alright, so that's that. Let me get it back up on the plate. Alright, take a good look at that. That's what you get out of the microwave, right there. I still see the steam coming off of it there. It seems to be a bit darker at one end, so I'm assuming that that's where all the steak meat is at that end maybe? Or maybe they just went with less dough, who knows? I don't know. A little weird. Check that out. Let me cut this in half with a paring knife. It is very floppy. It's not very crisp at all, really, for something like this, 20-minute ride to the oven, as I've said before. Unless you're going to be making like a whole sheet of these fuckers, who's going to do that? People are buying this shit for their lunch breaks. They only get like a half hour. So anyhow, there's your cross section there. So it is filled pretty well. As you can see, there's not much dough. Maybe it might have rose some in the oven. Who knows? We didn't give it that chance. So I don't know. But as far as the filling goes, there's your picture, and there's what we got. Let me see if I can catch some of the light there. Boom. Alright. It smells pretty good. It doesn't smell like the Hot Pocket one. I do like the Hot Pocket Philly cheesesteak. So here we go, the Uno Pizzeria and Grill steak and cheese. All natural crust loaded with premium sliced steak, provolone, and cheddar. Here we go. Wow, the whole thing is kind of soggy and moist. Right from the feel to the bite, the chew, a lot of moist, real greasy, oily. The meat itself, kind of salty, like maybe slight peppery flavor. Very slight though. I would say the overall experience here is salty. There's definitely enough cheese on there to hold all this together, and it does have like a cheesesteak kind of taste, but when they say premium sliced steak, I think they're talking about like premium sliced steak gums is the kind of meat that's on there. I think showing the bit sections are fucking disgusting. But you know, you can see there, it's like steak and meat. You know, but it's pretty filling. It's tasty. You can taste the cheese. You know, and it's got like a little bit of a snap to it when you do bite it. Overall, I think we paid like $1 for this at Dollar Tree or something. Not bad at all. You know, when you order a calzone at the Uno Pizzeria and Grill, you're not going to get like a fucking Hot Pocket. But for what this is, and we did it in the microwave, this isn't too shabby. I'm going to give this a solid 4 out of 5. If anything, have like some mayonnaise on deck or something to dip this into. Alright, so there you have it. The Uno Pizzeria and Grill Steak and Cheese Handcrafted Calzone Microwavable. Look for that in stores. I'm Mr. Dirty. This is Porta-Patty. Don't forget you can buy enough other t-shirts and hoodies down in the description. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @MrDirty. And as always, get out of here. Go have a rotten day.